I'm a little different than everybody else, right? What I'm gonna do is introduce a couple of the chapters. But I'm gonna do them too. It's like little spoken words, right? So we have in the path to liberated mind, we have the originals. The originals. That's the first chapter. Starts with the originals. Then we have the gods, which is the guardians of divine science. Then you have a mix between man's doing to purposely try to confuse you, because it's hard to not know that we was entrenched and submerged in complete darkness. So we were actually conceived and born in darkness, and that's where the fear of God came in. I'm gonna touch on that though. But then we have the encasement, which is what was given to you in that process, so that you will be able to further create yourself and procreate yourself inside of the womb. You grew yourself. Your limbs, your feet, your arms, those are yours. But you had a conscience that allowed you to do that. And that's where the gods came into play. See, it's a hierarchy, right? But then you have the embodiment. See, the embodiment is when after the 9-month cycle, 9-month process was supposed to happen, you came out, or you was premature. And if you notice, a lot of the babies that come out premature, they have weakened immune systems, they have different, things wrong with them, behavior problems, different things that make up. I mean, not saying that anybody else is exempt from that, but it shows that the God mind hadn't matured enough to, inside of its womb, to further create, So I'll touch on all that too. Okay, and then moving from there, from the actual coming out to the body, right? Then we have the matrix. The entry into the matrix. Welcome to the matrix, right? Because you get here and you sold all these illusions and stuff that you never had, never seen, never wanted, never even had a desire for. So that was your introduction to the matrix. So while you were introduced into the matrix, people were here before you. Started indoctrinating you with different dogmas and religious beliefs and stuff like that. Stuff that you had no idea about in the beginning, right? So they started indoctrinating those things in you. So then you started to pick a way of how you balance your life, according to the things you were taught. So everything you was taught. So that means if you was taught something, you can be untaught something. So that's what the whole process of the path of liberating mind is, to unthink, to undo what has been done to you and get you back on that path to when the beginning, it was the God thought. And you didn't believe in God, you knew God, because you and God were one. And so the story gets even deeper after the matrix aspect of it. Because after the matrix, the only thing you have to do is find your way back to the original. And that's what the plan is. That's how it's always been the plan. To get you back on a steady course back to the original source of your every existence in your life.